Hello, Kingdom Hall.
Hi. I was just wondering if someone could help me with a question I had.
Yes, I'm sorry. It was the signal kind of cutting out. What did you say?
Yeah, I was just wondering if someone could help me with a quick question I had.
Oh, okay.
Do you have a minute?
Sure. If you want to ask me the question, I can see if I can find someone to help answer that for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was doing some just research and Googling about Jehovah's Witnesses because I met these ladies that were, showing the magazines and stuff at a park.
Yeah?
And
okay.
I was just amazed, like, how many former members have support groups. There's like thousands. What's your thought on why is there so many?
Are you calling in behalf of some news report? Is this
No.
Okay.
I was just wondering personally because when you look it up, it's really kind of shocking. And they're all, most of them, like their own family won't talk to them anymore. And so they have to support each other and things like that, Why, do you know why there's so many of them? Was there a scandal or something?
Oh, honestly, I would have to have much more information to discuss each of those families. I really don't have any idea. But if you would hold on 1 second, I can give you to someone.
Great.
If you don't mind holding on.
Okay.
Are you still there?
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hello?
Hi. Yeah. I was just had a question I was asking that other lady, but I was doing some research Googling Jehovah's Witnesses because I met some ladies with their magazines. And do you know why there's so many thousands of former members that have support groups and such like that? Was there a scandal lately or something?
Would you like to have somebody come by and chat with you?
No,
do you live here in the urban area?
No, I don't at all because, I'm just trying to find out what is your thought about that? There's literally thousands. There's hundreds of support groups. Why do they need support? What do you think about it?
Is this an interview for?
No. I'm just an average person. I was just wondering because it startled me so much when I saw.
Sure. Well, the best thing I could tell you, if you want to do some research to get information, feel free to go to our website, which is called jw.org.
Oh, I'm sure free to. Yeah, my church doesn't prevent me from looking at anything.
Yeah.
But
and
this
then
is
there
Google
you can get all the information that you want.
It doesn't talk about that. Is there like a mass exodus like right now?
Going to that website would be your best spot to get any current information. And there's also
I want
information
like
contact us.
if you were gonna look into like some kind of service or company, wouldn't you read what those say about it? Who did it? Who experienced it? Who lived it? Or who used a product or something? Would you only?
Yeah, your best source of information.
No, it's
is
really
going to be
not
going to
because what
JW.org.
someone says about themselves is really not the best source of information. Why do you think that?
That would be the best source of information.
You keep repeating that like you're on a recording mode. Could I ask you one more question?
Sure.
What some of them talk about is that in the past they have taken magazines to people's doors talking about sexual abuse. There was many articles about churches, various churches, clergy, etc. And then when they found out in recent years, of the huge problem in the Jehovah's Witnesses, which they actually didn't know about, that's a stumbling block after you have gone to confront, people from regular churches.
I'll give you the same answer. If you want accurate information, your best spot is to go to JW.org.
Well, I'm just asking you as a person. You sound very cult-like.
That'll be my only response to you today.
And you're proving that they think it's a cult. Good morning. I just have a quick question I was wondering if someone could help me with.
Okay.
Well, I'm not a Jehovah's Witness, but I met some on our street corner with their magazines, and they were really nice and everything. But I was looking more into it, and do you know how many people there are, like, that are former members that have like support groups online and stuff? There's like thousands.
Are you talking about Jehovah's Witnesses?
Yeah. Because when I Googled it, I came across a lot of them, and what is it that's why do they want to leave? So like thousands. There's literally thousands. There's Facebook groups. There's Reddit forums.
Say they want to leave?
Well, they have left. Yeah, they left.
Well, sometimes your mind change.
Yeah.
Might have an incident or something might happen, and sometimes they were doing it for the wrong reason.
Well, it's quite many. Yeah.
Well, that's happening everywhere.
Everywhere?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing that as much, really, with everything. And, like, one of the reasons, I wanted to ask you about one of the reasons, because I was so surprised by this, but, the organization has had magazines that they have taken up to people about their own churches and child molesters and sexual abuse and things like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You remember those? They had a lot of articles about that.
Right.
And so when they found out what a huge problem and similar things are going on in their own religion, that was a huge stumbling block. As they were taking these magazines to people's doors, which had articles about different court cases, investigations, payouts. And then they learned that there's court cases, investigations, and payouts just as much, probably people think even percentage-wise more so within Jehovah's Witnesses, because they were led to believe it wasn't a problem.
Well, Jehovah's Witnesses, that has happened, but it has not been that many cases so far as paying out. But when that occurs, we definitely have it judicially.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's what the courts have found, that they don't call the police.
Yeah, they do.
No, that's what the court cases are about. They've had for decades a two-witness rule, saying they won't even consider it unless someone saw it. Okay, now that's.
But see, the person you're probably talking to, they call it apostate. But each person has that responsibility. The witness does not shield child abuse, the family member.
Yeah, that's what the court cases have actually decided. The one in Australia showed that they had 1,000 something pedophiles on their list that were accused, and they guess.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, you should check it out. Guess how many they called the police on out of the 1,000 something.
Well, see, so you probably get information from someone apostate?
No. It's from the Australia government website. That they were not the only group investigated. There was others like Catholics, Boy Scouts.
But once again, the product apostate put that kind of information out.
No, it's on the government. The Australian government aren't apostates. They were never Jehovah's Witnesses.
See, that's the government. See.
So
it's not necessarily true.
Oh, okay. So is it true that when they talk, but they investigated every group, it wasn't really anything attacking Jehovah's Witnesses? And the governing body member had to go testify in court there. So that's very interesting, too. And he acknowledged it is a problem within the organization. His name was Jeffrey Jackson.
Jeffrey Jackson?
Yeah, he testified there. And he swore on the Silver Bible.
But he's in New York.
Yeah, he had to. He was in Australia because he's from there, and he testified by a video connection at the Australia Royal Commission. But wouldn't that be weird? Like if you went to people's doors, showing this problem in their church, and acting all like you're in a spiritual paradise and all this stuff, and then later you find out how many cases and investigations they've had themselves.
But see, it's imperfect people. the people imperfect.
Then why don't you? Why did they write articles about other religions instead of just saying they're imperfect? Why do they get a pass? And also, I have another question about it.
Pass?
The Watchtower Bible and Tract Society for all their cases, payouts, and yeah, and let me ask you another question: why isn't it on the website? This news.
But okay, now what website are you going to? Now they have several websites that say jw.org, but it's not the true website.
There's other ones.
Some website.
You can't have another website with the same web address, so there could only be one jw.org. And my question is, why is there so much stuff about other churches having sexual abuse and none of their cases? Because they're using the same sources, like news outlets.
But I'm not familiar with that all the other churches. I don't think we preach that about other churches.
Oh, they do. If you look up sexual abuse, Catholics, you'll see all the different articles they had. But yet when they are in the news for it, which they have been, I'm hearing it too. It's in mainstream news. It's been in like Newsweek.com, Reveal, CNN, all these, news.
Yes, but once again, that's apostate.
The news is why did they put it? Why did they use the news for this Catholic sexual abuse? The same news people.
But what I'm saying, the people that bring that up, a lot of times they be apostate.
No, they're not Jehovah's Witnesses. Jehovah's Witnesses don't generally work in the news media because they're taught not to even finish college. So, they're not apostates. I don't know what you're talking about, and you're not listening.
But that's what I'm saying.
When I said
you're not familiar with it.
When I said that they use those same news outlets to report on Catholic clergy, so they didn't seem to be concerned.
Who do that?
Well, they're in the Awake. A lot of them were in the Awake magazine. Just look it up. Here's one in the Watchtower that the Catholic Church paid out $300 million to settle cases. Well, you don't know that Watchtower has paid out money too to settle sexual abuse cases. You don't know that because they don't put it on here, so they're hiding it from you. See, you don't even know much about it, do you?
Yeah, well, I'm in it, and I know.
Yeah,
I'm on the website. And I'm one of the elders, and I know a whole lot.
Oh, no, well, you don't, because why aren't there cases posted on the website?
Because you getting bad information.
No, you can find them in government transcripts of court cases.
But once again, if you go to the website, you'll find out the truth. It does happen. And it be handled.
That's not what yes, they do. That's what the court cases were about. They wouldn't have had to pay out money if they didn't cover it up. And they really continue to. The stories are. There was even a special on it on cable TV recently. Oxygen
I know, but
Channel.
How do you know if it's authentic or not? Though?
Because people that were sexually abused, some of them were abused multiple people, and they all agree in their testimony. And women that. And, men, anybody that happened to, it's too painful and embarrassing. They don't generally make it up. And they've won court cases that proved they did. Like you said right in the beginning, you said, we handle it judicially. That's the problem. You guys aren't qualified to handle. You're not qualified to handle something like that. They need to call the police, which they haven't.
Listen, the person that it happened to, they call the police.
No,
you don't have.
Yes,
you
you
don't understand. No, you get some bad information.
No, the people all testify that they were actually subtly discouraged from calling the police.
No, that's not the truth.
They all agree in that historically they have been.
No,
and I believe them.
Bad information.
And you know what? It's shocking to me that you don't even know about the Australia Royal Commission. It was huge.
But see, I know about Australia, but see, you get some bad information.
You know about Australia? No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
It's not bad. What happened?
Well, I don't have time to discuss it right now, but if you give me your number, I can call you back.
Oh, no thanks. I'm uncomfortable with your attitude about it. It's ruined so many people's lives. And there's even a whole website dedicated to it. It's called Silent Lambs. This was started years ago.
That's what I'm saying, that's apostate.
Yeah. You know what? Scientology does that too. They call everybody that was a member, they call them like, I forgot what it was called, but a different word, like a different nasty word, so that nothing they say could be true. And that's a logical fallacy, because then it puts the organization beyond any criticism or beyond anybody's experiences.
Okay, well, I have to lead a group here, so
okay.
I enjoyed talking to you.
Well, I hope you'll Google.
If you would like.
Okay, I hope you'll Google Jehovah's Witnesses child sexual abuse, and then you can see for yourself.
I don't have to Google. I know it. Okay.
That's what they want you to believe.
Okay.
Thanks for talking. God bless.
Okay, bye-bye.